You think it's your age that's pushing her away, but it's not. It's the small things you stopped noticing, the ones she can't ignore. I'm going to tell you something most men over 60 never hear, and it's going to sting a little. But you need to hear it. Attraction doesn't disappear with age. It shifts. It becomes sharper, more selective, more honest. Women aren't expecting perfection from you, but they are watching for signals. Quiet, physical signals that reveal how you see yourself. The first thing she notices isn't your wrinkles, your gray hair, or your slower walk. It's neglect. The kind that whispers, "I've given up." And that's where attraction dies, not in aging, but in abandonment of self. When your clothes look like you stopped caring 10 years ago, when your posture collapses like you're apologizing for existing, when your grooming feels like an afterthought, she doesn't see comfort. She sees disconnection from yourself, from life, from energy. And here's the truth most men avoid. Women don't respond to age. They respond to presence. A man who carries himself with quiet pride, who looks put together, who respects his body, even in its older form. That man stands out more now than he ever did in his 30s. Because at this stage, effort is rare, awareness is rare, and when you lack both, it shows instantly. You don't need to look younger. You need to look like you still choose yourself. There's a second thing women notice almost immediately. And most men don't even realize they're doing it. It's not about your face. It's not about your body. It's about the energy your body gives off before you say a single word. Stagnation. When your movements feel heavy, slow, disconnected, not from age, but from lack of vitality, it creates a silent impression, not of maturity, but of decline. And that's where attraction quietly fades. I've sat across from women who couldn't explain why they weren't drawn to a man until we unpacked it. And again, it came back to the same thing. He didn't feel alive. His walk lacked intention. His gestures felt dull. His presence didn't create any emotional ripple. You see, attraction isn't just visual, it's kinetic. It's how you enter a room, how you sit, how you hold eye contact. A man who moves with awareness, even slowly, but deliberately, signals control, signals confidence, signals life. But when your body language says, "I'm tired of trying," she feels it instantly. And here's the part no one tells you. Women don't expect you to be energetic like a 25-year-old. They expect you to be engaged. There's a difference. One is youth, the other is choice. And when that choice disappears, when your presence feels passive instead of intentional, it becomes one of the biggest silent turnoffs. Not because of your age, but because of what your energy is communicating without permission. There's another detail women pick up on faster than you think. And it's one most men completely underestimate. It's not about expensive clothes or perfect features. It's about cleanliness. And more importantly, consistency. I'm not talking about extreme grooming or trying to impress. I'm talking about the quiet signals your body sends when care becomes optional. Untrimmed nails, worn out shoes, noticeable body odor, skin that looks ignored rather than aged. These aren't small things to her. They're loud messages. And the message is simple. I don't value myself enough to maintain what I have. That's where attraction takes a hit. Because to a woman, especially one who has lived, experienced, and refined her standards over time, physical care is not about vanity. It's about discipline. It's about awareness. It's about self-respect that shows up daily, not occasionally. You can have wrinkles and still look sharp. You can have gray hair and still look intentional. But when care becomes inconsistent, when it feels like you only try when someone's watching, it breaks the illusion of stability. And stability matters more now than ever. A man who maintains himself, even in simple ways, communicates something powerful. I'm still in control of my life. That feeling creates comfort. It creates trust. And yes, it creates attraction. But when the opposite shows up, when small signs of neglect stack up quietly, it doesn't just affect how she sees you physically, it changes how she feels around you. And attraction always follows feeling. Now there's one final truth. And this is the one most men resist the most because it forces you to look deeper than the surface. It's not just what she sees, it's what your appearance implies. When a man over 60 carries excess weight without care, dresses without intention, avoids basic fitness, and lets his physical state decline unchecked, it doesn't just register as aging. It registers as a lack of discipline, a lack of structure, a lack of self-leadership. And that's where attraction breaks completely. Because what she's really asking herself is this: if he doesn't take care of himself, how will he show up in anything else? Women don't separate the physical from the psychological the way men often do. To her, your body is a reflection of your habits. Your habits are a reflection of your mindset. And your mindset determines whether you feel safe, stable, and attractive to be around. This is why two men of the same age can walk into a room, and one is completely invisible, while the other quietly commands attention. It's never just about looks, it's about standards. A man who stays active, dresses with purpose, stands upright, and takes ownership of his health, even imperfectly, signals something rare. I still lead myself. And that signal is deeply attractive at any age. So here's the question I want you to sit with tonight. If your body is a reflection of your daily choices, what does it say about you right now? Be honest. Drop your answer in the comments. And if this made you uncomfortable, good. That means it matters. Like the video, subscribe, and share it with a man who needs to hear this, because most won't until it's too late.